and welcome back. In the previous tutorial we created the interact animation ability. Now in this tutorial we will create the triggered interaction cosmetic. This interaction cosmetic ability, when triggered from a gameplay event, it will activate the interaction animation cosmetic on the player character. So we are going to demonstrate this condition. We will start by creating the triggered interaction cosmetic ability. We'll put it under gas abilities folder, TwistedBytes abilities, triggered interaction cosmetic. In the triggered animation cosmetic ability, there's nothing actually to edit. We can keep it as is, nothing to change. We only need to grant it for the player character. Under TBIA interaction, we can grant it from here. And let's demonstrate the logic of triggered interaction cosmetic. First, let's create a new gas actor that we are going to use, an interactable. We will name it triggered cosmetic. And here we are going to add a collision, a sphere collision around our cube, and let's set it to 100, even more, 120. So when we overlap with this component, what we want to do, we want to check if this actor is the third person character. Of course, this is not the optimal way to do logic. You can make an interface and call it, but now for the tutorial we will cast it for third person character. And what we want to do, we want to send gameplay event to an interacting actor. So what this function does, actually it sends a gameplay event to the interacting actor, and our interacting actor is the third person character. And since this ability is granted, and this ability, as you can see here, it's triggered by a gameplay event, and this ability will run, and internally this logic is going to try to activate the interaction cosmetic. So also the third person character should have the interact animation cosmetic granted and set up. So this function, first we want to get the TBIA interaction and get the reference of the ability system component owner. Here we are getting the reference of the actor that's owning the ability system component. It might be the third person character or the player state. It depends on your functionality and how you set this up. I want to check if this is valid. So here we are sending this gameplay event. We are sending it to the interacted actor. The interacted actor actually is the ASC owner regarding of this actor, and the interacting actor is self. So we can keep the reference self here. And the gameplay tag, what we want to send in order to trigger this ability is this TBIA interaction triggered cosmetic. You can change it, but let's keep it as default. Okay, so when this function is triggered, what it's going to do is triggering this ability and starting the interaction cosmetic. And in order this to start, we need to check get interaction context, and we are going to play this montage, and it's going to be a cosmetic interaction, so the interaction duration should be 0, and it's a timed interaction because it's a cosmetic. Now what we are going to do is destroy this actor when the interaction ends. So on end interaction, when the interaction ends and it was not cancelled, we want to switch authority, and the server only can destroy this actor, so it will be replicated. Also make sure in the class defaults it replicates. If it's not, it will not be replicated to other clients. So let's try this one. It got destroyed. So this is how you can do some, let's say, coin pickup, ammo pickup that's triggered immediately with the cosmetic animation. In the next tutorial, we are going to work with object interactions like doors that can play animations. So stay tuned for the next tutorial and see you then.